People trying to say I'm only enemy. Got a code with my dogs, can't get in between.
What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's a little bit of a, we're going over some sites to see how they can improve. We're going over some sites to see, what they've done right. And ultimately what we could do to make our landing pages better. A few of you guys have requested this video, so I thought, may as well make it. And then hopefully give you some value from it. So if you like it, be sure to give the video a like. Also guys, we've got 56 members on our Facebook group now. It's just a bit of, it's a value exchange. All of us in here are, asking questions. What should I do with my campaign? I need approval on my merchant account. It's basically just a place where we can help each other out. I mean, we're all an ECOM, so why not have a place where we can help one another. So link below guys, be sure to join it. And let's get into this video. So guys, what I want to go over in this video is how you can improve your conversion rates ultimately, but how to really be a authority brand in your niche. I know a lot of dropshippers have been building the same sort of stores, so yeah, we could ultimately bring in more sales from this technique. We really want to stand out as a like an authority figure in your niche. So we don't want to be having a spammy dropshipping store. We don't want to be having a general store, because the connotations of that, it just screams scamming. I mean, these guys are selling anything from hair trimmers to neck massages to posture correctors. It's just the things that the connotations of having one of these stores is just very bad. Obviously they are probably selling things, but not as well as they could be. So let's crack on with this video, guys. I've just found an example page. It's posture corrector device. I just want to run through it with you guys on some of the things I would use on my own store. Why I think it would work. So let's get into it. Okay guys, if this was my store, I'd definitely do what these guys are doing. I'd come in instantly with some sort of lifestyle photo using a face. People have tended to, customers really love it when you show either numbers or whether you show a face. I'm not sure why this is, maybe it's to do with some sort of trust. The numbers is definitely self-explanatory, because who doesn't love a good deal? But it's all of my stores I've used faces or numbers. It also works out. And again guys, here is the app you can use, this Ajax function, so the skip to checkout. You can do it on this app, or you can also do it on gem pages. It's totally up to you. You're going to see a massive difference from this, guys. I would definitely recommend implementing this as one of the first things you could do on your landing page, and it's huge. Okay guys, one of the first things I also recommend you doing is just, showing your bundle straight away, or your offer, so people really know what they're coming on this site for, so they can get 33% off straight away, and they've got the call to action straight away right here. These guys are also, they've got the holiday bundles, so you can do the necklace and the upright go too for a limited time. So again, they put scarcity in the bundle. But yeah, it's just the main objective of the landing page is to sell them. So this is really straight away what they're seeing. Is really good, because they're gonna probably see more sales from this in the long run. Okay, so your main objective, guys, and when you're making your landing page, you have to keep your customers engaged. You also want to answer as many questions as you can without being on the chat, or having. You basically want the page to speak for itself. So people will come on this page with questions, but it's up to you whether you can explain it correctly, to make sure they don't come on your chat and ask the same things. Because why not have a page that will have everything that just explains everything to the client, rather than having a virtual assistant explain it all, or yourself. So what I recommend, guys, is having a 50% text, 50% image section. So all of your sections on your site is going to be 50% text, 50% image. It's always worked for me the best. As you can see from some of the other stores I have here, is it's 50% text, 50% image, and it explains all the image perfectly, you know, diamond textured, no slip grip, LED light, compact design, and they've got, you know, the product underneath. They've got this really nice exploded image here, you know, saying it's 7,000 RPM motor with this quiet stroke technology, precision engineered blades. It's basically selling your product. You can have as many as you want of these. It depends how complex your product is, but this is actually quite a long landing page. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It just means it's got more information for the customer, because there's going to be a reason the customer's at the bottom of your page. So if they're down here, you know, say 3/4 of the way down your page, there's a reason, because they haven't actually decided whether they're going to buy yet. They could be more of a technical buyer, where they're looking at, you know, the intricacies of your product, okay, or your brand. So our mission is to make more an open, confident male. There's reasons they're going to be scrolling, and, you know, this whole point, the whole purpose of it is to sell your product. So let's go back to my other site I was referring to. So yeah, I would recommend having a how it works section. Whether this be, you know, you've got GIFs in there, so you could also use GIFs. As you see, this site has done it here. I wouldn't say they've done it the best, because this is sort of like a dropshippy site. They've done well on the GIFs, they just haven't done well on the layout, I'd say. So they've got like the before and after. They've got, you know, how to put the posture corrector on. You basically want to use GIFs as it's a technique to show, you know, how your product works, before and after, the benefits, and it's ultimately dumbing down the process of your product. So you're not there explaining it in text. It's, you know, 3 to 5 seconds worth of information, and the customer doesn't really have to think about it too much. They're not using all this, you know, brain power to, you know, how do I use this? It's all there. You know, it's all in that GIF. So the number 2 is, you know, use as many GIFs as you can. Like, don't spam it, but like use, you know, where it seems relevant. Like here we've got the guy's posture before and after he's used this product. But yeah, be sure to use the GIFs, guys. These guys could have used it, you know, maybe 3 to 4 GIFs in there, how it works. But, you know, these can do just fine. So yeah, be sure to have a how it works section in your site. And the main thing is you're dumbing your product down. It may sound a bit weird, but you're basically, if you've got a really complex process, just still dumb it down, guys. Just make it as easy as you can to explain to your customer, and they will like you for that, and they will probably end up purchasing. Okay, guys, going back to like the general store. So this isn't really necessarily a general store, but it's got sort of, you know, the old style dropshipping layout. So I wouldn't really recommend having these bullet points, you know, free ship. Like, you can have free shipping, but I wouldn't recommend it styling it like this. You also don't want really this here. This is like an old version of a dropshipping site. Again, what I do on this one is have a massive add to cart button here, and also have that so it skips straight to cart as well. As you see, you will have a better conversion rate from using that. So yeah, have also your theme. So this guy's obviously gone for like a teal color. I would recommend having the opposite color as your button for the cart, you know, just because that stands out. Make sure you use it for all of your buttons on your site, because it really just sets sets a tone for what this button does, and it really makes it stand out from everything else on your site. Okay, so just to go everything, guys, make sure on your landing page you've got your curiosity at the beginning. You instantly present the, how much percentage you've got off, and you've got a call to action. I would also recommend showing your bundle at the top straight away. We're going to get into this in a bit later in the video. And then also immediately I'd recommend explaining your product on how it works. These are the first few things I would recommend you do. And if we scroll down, guys, we can actually see these guys have got a bundle of their posture correctors. So here we have the most advanced posture corrector trainer yet. This one's sold out. I would recommend what you do, guys, is have 3 of these. You can do it in gem pages, or you can do it in Zipify. I've never used Zipify, but I've always used gem pages, had no problems with it. It's super easy to use, drag and drop. You can make your own, bundles. You can do quantity bundles, stuff like that. It's what I've used from day one. Really, it's really good. And I think you even get a 7-day free trial, so you can definitely try that one out. And again, guys, what I said before, people love numbers. So when you have your 3 bundles here, what you want to do is really make the second deal. So you're gonna have 3 of them. Second one is gonna be the most enticing. So it could either be a quantitative product, so you can have, you could be selling 3 posture trainers, 2 posture trainers, or you could be selling a similar product in that niche, but you really want to price it super competitively so that they're more enticed to buy it. So obviously working within your margins, so you're still making money, but you're still going to be making more money than you did initially on the first product. So ultimately this will give you a better ROAS on your store. You're going to see a higher conversion rate on these bundles. I typically see around 30% of people go for the bundles on my sites, 25 to 30%. I mean, imagine having 30% of, customers that you're getting on your site who are buying a higher ticket item. So why not have that? Okay, guys, I would recommend you download this app as well to create your bundles. So you can obviously create the bundle in Gem Pages, but also this is another great app you can download. It's called UFE Upsell. You can add in here frequently brought together, frequently bought items. You can add what I've seen really good conversion rates from is this one. So it's basically it's adding like a similar product once you add the original product to your cart at a discounted rate. And you can also split test these as well. I'd recommend you split test products, so you can obviously have 1 similar product, 2 similar products, 3 similar products. And just split test the one that works the best. It's also got quantity products as well, so if you buy 2 you save 10, if you buy 5 you save 20%. So again, just see what works best for you and your niche. You may find this one works better, or you may find this one works better. Just test it out. Let me know if you guys find this helpful. I think you do have to pay a certain amount a month for this app, but it's not much. And it also tracks how much it is producing for you, so you can work out whether it's worth it for you or not. So yeah, definitely recommend you downloading that, guys. It's really good. So the next part of the example, guys, I want to stress is you've got to have 50% image, 50% text, and also going back to the faces. As you can see, guys, this is a reiterating theme within their site. They're showing these faces all throughout. They've sprinkled it all throughout their landing page. This guy looks, he's got his posture corrector on, and it's obviously what the customer wants to. They're not in pain. He's outside, he's enjoying himself. And then also numbers, guys. So face and numbers, 46% less pain. You've also got this data graphic thing here. On over time how much pain he has at the end of using it, which is great. I mean, if you compare this to another store that we've got here, it's night and day, guys. You want to be an authoritative brand. You want to, even if you've just started out, you want to look like you've been there a while. You really want to. This is how you can dominate the market and really look like super professional. How you operate as a business is professional, and it's all going to be reflective upon your landing page. So yeah, keep in mind 50% image, 50% text. As we scroll down again, we see the reiterating theme of faces. All these guys, they look happy. They've received their product, and it's actually a review section. This goes on to my next point. You want to add a review section into your site. It doesn't have to look like this necessarily, because this is quite a unique way of doing it, but I do think it does look good. You could just go in for a normal review site. So I think this site used looks with some photo images. You can download looks for free. You just want to implement the social proof, really. You shouldn't really be creating your store without reviews. It's sort of a no-brainer. I mean, looks you can actually import straight from AliExpress, so it's actually super easy to get in and just get all the reviews up without manually doing it. So I'd recommend you download that, and be sure to have a lot of photos in your reviews as well, guys. I forgot to mention, people love photos, So, you know, they want to see the product in action. They want to see what it is. They want to see how it arrives. You'll be surprised how many people actually come down to the review section and, you know, do make that vital decision. Yeah, let's get back to the other side. These guys haven't had photos. One thing I would recommend is the photos here. I mean, I know they've got it here, but I would recommend having the photos with the review. If we scroll down, we've got 50% text, 50% image, which is great. And this store doesn't even look dropshippy at all. And another thing as well, guys, I would recommend, you know, once you've got your, you've got your site all in place, and your brand, you've been doing your site for a while, and you've got customers coming in, good revenue. You don't have to stick with the AliExpress images. I recommend you order some yourself. You get a photographer, a professional photographer, to do all your photos. So you can even go on Fiverr. You can actually find someone on here who could do it for you. I believe you can actually send them the item, and then I think they take the photos themselves. I mean, this one is quite pricey. You don't have to go for something like this. But yeah, I'd recommend you do that because it really makes you stand out from the crowd, and it makes you look like, you know, a really, authoritative brand in the niche. So yeah, I would recommend doing that, as that's what these guys have done. Really professional, really looks like they've been around a while and they know what they're doing. And the main objective really here, guys, is the landing page. All you've got to do is sell them. Like, as long as you're selling them, it's basically a huge sales funnel. You know, there's a reason why they're at the bottom of the page. It's because they haven't brought yet. These guys have obviously got a floating call to action, shop now, which I think is great, because at any point you can actually shop now. You can actually click buy. I would personally just add to cart right now with a little image of the product, but even at the bottom you could have a bundle package, which I believe this site has done. So if we scroll down on the Manscaped, they've actually got the 3 bundles down here as well, or competitively priced. So this is the performance package, peak hygiene plan. This kit includes. This is literally how I would lay my bundles out, whether you do it like this or have 3 columns. But yeah, really entice the customer, guys, to go for that bundle. I know it's going to be a bit more expensive than the initial product, but make sure you can really competitively price it, because that way they're going to go for it. And just also be sure to reiterate all of the points I've said before, guys, throughout the landing page. Make sure their questions are being answered all throughout here, whether that be bullet points. Have like the top questions and top answers on your page that need answering. Just explain all of it. I like sort of what these guys have done. They've got an FAQ down here. How long will if people are asking for delivery on the live chat, how long are they taking? Just put it on your FAQ. It saves you answering a question on the live chat, whether that be your virtual assistant yourself. How does it work? If they keep asking that, be sure to put that in there, or any information that is relevant to your product, because at the end of the day, that's going to save you time and people on the live chat time, and it's ultimately just going to bring in more sales. So yeah, you don't have to do this straight away, guys. Just if once you've been running your store, you will find there's a common theme of things that need asking, and as long as you're improving that day by day and adding them on your site, then you're going to see more sales. You're going to get a higher conversion rate. But yeah, guys, I thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you found some use out of it. I would recommend you join the Facebook group below, and yeah, if you've got any more questions about what I've explained in this video, let me know. Happy to answer them. Or if you implement any of this yourself on your stores, let me know if you've seen success. So I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace.
People tryna say I'm only in the media. Got a cold with my dogs, can't get in.